He haunts me on every channel. Every channel. It's Cowboy's life mission to find me and crow. Ain't heard him all morning. All right, dude. He didn't crow since I flipped the camera around. I turn it around, he starts crowing again. What's going on, everybody? If you're super confused, we got to fill you in on some stuff, and that's coming. Our lives, well, I'll give you a brief summary, then we'll get Ray on here to tell her side in a little bit. She's currently, hang on. Are you playing with bacon? Yeah. So, if you're new here, welcome and howdy. If you're old here, welcome and howdy. Which I would normally say on my main channel, which is Doss Farms. This channel, formerly known as Ray's Sunny Days, formerly known as Chad Does Stuff, formerly known as Doss Farms Shorts, formerly known as Cowboy's last channel he appears on. No, I'm just kidding. But here's the skinny. It's super cool in the creator world where the wives have their channels. Some of the first people that come to mind are DJ Arms, Brooke Smith at Cog Hill. While Ray had aspirations to do that, and you're still gonna see her animals on the main channel, DJ and Brooke, both of their kids, their families, their kids are older. Whereas we still have a 4-year-old, almost 5, going on 21, and an 8-year-old going on 21. And Ray's mom. She's busy, and you know, props to DJ and Brooke. I give them absolute credit for doing what they do. Ray loved it, she embraced it. But our boys are busy boys, and she quit work, as you know, about a year ago to be mom, and that's what she wants to do. So we still want her to be in the channel. She's still gonna be on the main channel. Not much is gonna change. It's just a name, okay? I appreciate you guys that watch, no matter what the title of my video is, thumbnail or the whatever. This channel, which we just thought of 37 seconds ago, is officially Doss Outdoors. Welcome to it. So here's the skinny. What are you gonna see on Doss Outdoors? Well, pretty much everything outside. Stuff that's off the farm. Now we're not gonna be like leaving the farm, but like today, for example, this is my mission. I got brand new chainsaw blades. In my most recent, doggone it, rooster. In my most recent video on our main channel, if this is your first video ever seeing us, I talked about how I ordered some lovely trees. Yes, it's windy, I'm gonna be careful, stay tuned. We want this right here. We want all of this to be mowable, okay? We wanna cover it in grass. We've got a beautiful zero turn coming from our friends at Yakta, and we wanna mow this. We want a front yard. And we got our cows right here, so we may put in like a base rock drive or some more creek rock like we have underneath our lean-to. But ultimately, this is front yard all the way down the side of the house. I believe it's about 600 feet to the other cow pen. That's enough talking. Let's cut some trees, and then we'll talk a little bit more. All I need is a reason. The other half of Doss Outdoors, the pretty half.
It's Ray,
the
half Outdoors.
The half that shaves. But no, what we want to do, we'd like to grade this a little bit and not have to like drive around the trees to get in the garage. And so a couple of trees have to come out. This one right here was actually that stump right there. And I'm sorry about the wind. If you follow us on our main channel, we have a stump grinder coming from Woodland Mills. And that'll really help us take out some of these stumps. But honestly, if I can get it low enough, I will probably just cover it with base rock. But we'd like to turn in here and actually have a drive. You know, not that we're hurting, and we've got trucks, we're not worried about it, but take these out, because eventually they're gonna look like these, and the power company is gonna come by and say, hey, why don't we take these out, because we're gonna take these out, so we might as well do it before they get here.
It's true.
I'm gonna start small, lay them down, then we'll cut them up, haul them off with the tractor. I don't have a grapple. I just use my hay forks, or I've got pallet forks, in large part due to grapples on tractors you have to be really, really careful, and I'm not. If you use hay forks and you go to square up on a log and pick it up, if you don't get centered, the log just teeter-totters off, right? Well, if you have a grapple and you don't get centered on the log, and you go to pick it up with your tractor arms, you can cork your arms, your loader arms, and it's a, I don't know, might as well buy a whole new loader, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, let's cut some trees and see what happens. Did we tell them what trees we ordered yet? Or did we wait?
We told them a few. Oh no, that was on the other channel.
Well, we didn't tell them what trees we ordered for up here, but we've got, I think they're called Red Dawns. They're an evergreen, and some amber dawns, right?
And they turn like red and orange.
They turn red and orange in the fall, but they are evergreens.
That's exciting.
And we'd like to have a couple of them right here. None of these trees provide shade for the house. I mean, they do, but they don't. Whereas these trees actually shade the bedrooms and things like that, the great room. So these are likely going to stay. We're not sure yet. We're not bringing in dirt because this is still a work in progress. And right now, everybody that shows up has to turn around. And
that is true.
This has been kind of an alley for us to do things. And we can't have a flower bed until we lock up the chickens.
Yes, but stay tuned to watch me garden and do some flowers too.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Are you going to grow stuff we can eat?
I want to. Yeah.
Sounds good. Make the boys eat it. I'm just steak and eggs. That's all I want.
You raise the beef and I'll raise the veggies.
Sounds good. So what are your pigs for?
Well, they're my babies.
Oh, okay.
They're still going to be my babies.
Right.
And I'll show you my babies.
I don't actually eat enough pork to raise a pig. I just don't.
I don't, you know, we eat bacon, but that's it.
Yeah, we eat a lot of bacon, but man, that's a lot of
That's a lot of bacon.
work just for bacon. And we've got a couple butchers. I don't know, if somebody's out there that raises pigs, holler at us and we'll buy all the bacon off of you if you're a pork chop person. But
I don't know if I could personally raise a, yeah.
oh, I could do it.
They're my favorite animals.
I could do it. But you're raising pot bellies. That looks way different than a feeder hog.
That is so true. They
that
look
just wants to eat everything. But I will say this, even myself, like for Christmas and Thanksgiving, is it ham for Christmas and turkey for Thanksgiving?
usually.
I eat turkey for both.
Me too.
I get that ham off the table. I don't know what that's doing
Yeah,
there.
we're turkey fans.
Yep, I'm a turkey. All right, let's cut some trees. I got brand new blades, oiled up, gassed up. Oh, and our friends at Safford Equipment, they're sending me the new Husqvarna 542i. That's like a beast. I think it's the most powerful battery chainsaw on the market, and they're sending it to us.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm really excited about that. I believe it'll also be light enough for you to work with. So should be pretty cool, but
That would be fun.
it's not made for, no, I truly believe it'll handle all this. It's the first electric saw with a clutch. So that's pretty cool. So it's going to ramp up. I think it's the equivalent of like, I need to look this up. Don't hold me to it. There'll be a video coming on it. But I think it's the equivalent of like a 50cc gas saw with a battery. So super cool. It would handle this stuff. It's not going to handle your bigger ones, but it's not made to do that. So once it gets here, we'll show that off for sure. Anyway, we got some severe weather coming, so we might as well cut some trees before it starts blowing them over. I don't know, maybe if we wait long enough, it'll blow them over. We don't have to worry about
We've
it.
had severe weather, so it's not
We did. Those of you that have been asking and praying, I just totally interrupted you and everybody's going to call me out. But when was the severe weather?
Well, we've had severe weather, and then last night, I think around us actually saw some tornadoes, and we might need to look that up.
We did.
And we're okay though.
We're okay. It went south of us, and it went, well, the system at 2 o'clock in the morning went right over the top of us.
Yes, so I think that's where there was some spin up tornadoes.
But I think it was past us. It was more
neighboring towns.
once you cross the Missouri line.
Yes, it was.
So we are still in Oklahoma, real close to Missouri. I just said Missouri. I haven't said that my entire life. Real close to Missouri. But
welcome to Oklahoma.
yeah, it took 2.5 years, but I finally said her. But
oh, man.
Anyway, yeah. So severe weather missed us, but we appreciate the thoughts and prayers. And Grandma and Grandpa and Kyle and Shannon are all okay, and Uncle Matt. So anyway, let's cut some trees down. All right, they're down. Man, it certainly opens it up. I think, so this tree is definitely dead or dying. The top of it is not budding. I think that one's gonna come out as well. But before I get such a big pile that I can't manage it all in an afternoon, let me buck these. As to what is good firewood and what is just a, twig of a tree, which what I'll probably do is, this is your first time finding us, we have alpacas, goats, donkeys, longhorns, pigs, and chickens. So what I'll probably do is throw some of this brush, because it's safe for them to eat. I'll probably throw some of it over the fence right here and call the cows. So we'll see. Actually, let me do that really quick. That'll be pretty cool. If you've never watched our videos, the first time you've ever found us, let me throw some branches over there and I'll call the cows and let them eat.
Hi guys, I left Chad to keep cutting and I brought some branches and some leaves over here. I'm gonna throw them into my pen for my animals. You haven't got to see them in quite a while, so we're gonna give them a little treat here. All of these leaves, they're gonna be so excited. Little donk. Hi, buddy. This one right here is Nora. And this one right here is Millie. Nora, hi, sweetheart. It's okay. The gang's all here. And they're wet. So this is Gilbert, the breeding male. And then this is Roxy. This is Rosie. Ruby's right behind her. Of course, Mama. And then there's my Izzy girl. So there's our 6 somebodies. Everybody's here. So they've all had cubes this morning already. They're not really that hungry. But they are loving this green. The green leaves, the fresh green leaves. Nora. Nora. I've been loving watching this interaction. He is so gentle with them.
Woo! That's way better. That's way better than them silly trees. Look at that view. Woo! That thing, that's bigger than my truck. So here's what we don't have. Like I mentioned, we don't have a grapple. We're working on a wood chipper, but keep in mind, in case you didn't know, we came from a farm with no trees, or I should say it had trees, but we knocked them all down with a dozer. Didn't have to worry about them anymore.
They weren't big trees.
No. Okay, we're gonna let this just dry out, get gross. I may bring the flatbed truck. I've got a flatbed trailer. I guess all trailers are flat, but I'm gonna bring the trailer over here one of these days. We've got some more storms rolling in, which a lot of you guys have been asking about. We were okay last night. I got a feeling we'll be okay tonight too. I'm not super worried about it. Right now it's going south of us, so we'll see. We'll let these dry out and may come across a mulcher, which would make really good bedding right here in this area because it's kind of low. Over here, actually, we've got a place that holds water, and really what would be good for it is wood chips. I think it would just absorb the rocks. It would just eat them. They're kind of too dense, but this would be a great place for some wood chips, so we might try that. You guys may think we're wasting firewood right here. There was really only 2 trees that were of any kind of diameter. There was 2 that were about a foot, probably about 8 feet high, and they're still in there. I could still salvage them, but we've got, I don't know, between what Jeremiah cleared when he did our fencing project, and he's not even done, we've got firewood for the next 20 years. Good stuff too. And we didn't take anything out that we liked. We hand selected the trees when we ran the fence lines, but I'm not worried about a few random trees that half of them were rotten at the bottom after we started cutting. So anyway, it'll be all right. I told you guys I was going to throw some limbs over the fence for the cows, and I did. I started bucking all these and getting them ready, and I just got busy and never called the cows over here, so we'll do this. So if you're old here, you know what's coming. But these Longhorns and our one Highland, technically we have a Highland Angus, but we're gonna eat him, so. But they love this brush. So we'll see if we can get them over here. I think they're way over in the other pasture. Well, I don't think June and Frank told anyone else.
She's always on it. Good girl. Look at how excited she is.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Now let's see if our half Highland son likes brush. Woo!
You're just the best cow, June.
So pretty after the bath last night.
She is actually. Look at it. She looks really pretty right now.
Donkeys! Everybody moved for Fiona. See the new girl, but everybody moves for her. I don't think she likes them as much. Uh-oh. I know Tipsy does. We've seen her pull trees down
Yeah.
to eat leaves.
They were back there eating hay. They're not even hungry.
I know. Well, they had cubes this morning too.
Yeah, that's true.
These must be the better trees. What do you say? Stay here, it's okay. It's all right. Missing Gloria and Nellie and the babies and Belle. Well, that's it for the first episode of Doss Outdoors. Normally, I don't know that these videos will entail the animals as much. If you want to see that, you need to stay over on Doss Farms or tune in over there. But over here, I mean, I'm kind of a nerd, so I've got like the smart garage doors coming. We have smart deadbolts, smart locks.
Yep.
We have a Simply Safe security system. We have all this stuff, a diamond-backed bed cover for our trucks.
We're gonna do projects.
Yeah, it's gonna be projects. Well, there's a lot of stuff. We have a lot of footage of things you guys haven't seen because there's so much to do. And I just can't possibly post it all on Doss Farms. So anyway, that's where you're gonna see this kind of stuff. And we're happy to have you, and we appreciate the support. All right, with that said, we're gonna sit here and watch them meet. We got a couple more trickling in. If they show up, we'll give you some footage, but appreciate you guys being here. Peace.